ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss my experiences with laser hair removal. So the summer is swiftly approaching, and of course we want to, well, some of us want to be hair free, smooth. They want to go to the beach, they just want to wear their nice little dresses and shorts and tank tops, and they want to be hair free. So a lot of ladies either shave, nair, and some have opted to get waxed, like Brazilian waxes and stuff like that. Well, I opted this year to start laser hair removal. So laser hair removal is basically when they take a laser machine and they put it in specific areas of the body that you want to remove the hair, and there's like a beeping light and it pulsates and it kills the root of the hair, or over time it kills the root of the hair, causing the hair to no longer grow back in that area. So with my laser hair removal experience, I pretty much get my whole body done, or whole body consisting of, I get underarms, I get Brazilian, I get legs, and I get my back. And so that's my main areas that I want to target. I do have a bit of footage that I'm going to be placing in the video, just showing how the room looks and just kind of showing a snippet of the process of the laser hair removal. Now, with me being a darker skinned woman, I cannot use the laser at its highest setting because it will kill my melanin basically. So they have to put the laser at a lower setting. Depending on how dark you are, your laser will be set to a lower setting. So with us darker skinned women, we will have to go a little bit more often, or basically they say between 6 to 9 sessions is needed to remove the hair completely. Well, we may have to go, maybe for some of us that may work, and for some of us we may have to go for a few more sessions because the laser is not turned as high on us darker skinned women to prevent any type of skin damage or burns, meaning that you may have to get more treatments to remove the hair. So far so good for me. I started in January of this year. January the 15th to be exact was my first day getting laser hair removal. I go every 4 weeks. I signed up for 6 sessions starting off, and I'm about to be in my 6th session come June. I forgot the exact date. And I'm probably going to get a few more to complete the process, because I feel like that I still have a few areas that I want to get touched up a little bit. But so far I would say that I have lost between 75 to 85% of the hair in the areas, in some areas more. I have lost about 75 to 85% of the hair, maybe saying more so of 80 to 85% of the hair in the areas on my body. So like for my underarms, maybe about 95% of the hair is gone. For the Brazilian area, about 85% of the hair. For my legs, maybe I would say 90% of the hair on my legs is gone. And my back, I can't see it, but I can feel it. And I would say maybe 85 to 90% of the hair is gone. So yeah, I love it. Basically, after if you have ever gotten waxed, you would notice that after you wax, when the hair starts to grow back, it's a lot finer and softer. The same thing applies for laser hair removal. So basically, when it grows back, it's so sparse that it is easy to just basically you're only shaving during the time in which you're getting laser hair removal, because you don't want to wax because you still need the root of the hair, and when you wax it pulls it from the root, so you still need that present. So the day before your laser hair removal appointment, you will be shaving off the hair in the areas in which you're going to get lasered, and then the next day you go in to get lasered. But I noticed that for the areas I am getting lasered, it's just like no time to just shave away the hair really quick before my appointment, and then it grows back super slow or not at all in the areas. So for the areas that are still not quite, where the follicle is not quite killed, or the follicle is not killed, it still needs a little bit more lasering, it grows back slower. And for the other areas, it's just not coming back at all. So it's like bald spots. So I definitely will recommend laser hair removal. Now, is it completely pain-free? No, it is not. Neither is waxing, and really neither is shaving, because shaving is a pain in itself. Even there is, but I think it's personally worth it. To me, I've heard them say it feels like a rubber band stinging you. It does feel like a rubber band is stinging you, but it doesn't feel that way for every area. So it really, to me, I feel the most pain in areas where there are high concentrations of hair follicles. So like the Brazilian area, near the labia, the pit of your armpit, and then your shin area. And I notice like the back of my thighs right under my butt cheek is like where I feel the most stinging, because I think I have either it's just a more sensitive area because maybe the skin is thinner, or because it has a higher concentration of follicles. And then also like on your shin, it's a bone right here. Any place where you're getting laser where you're directly on a bone, it tends to sting as well. But I have noticed that over time, with my hair, of course, not growing back, that those areas don't hurt as much. So basically, like, of course, the areas where the high levels of follicles are there, it may sting more. But then as your hair starts to not grow back in those areas, you don't feel as much stinging. But I would say when I'm getting my laser hair removal, I may feel stinging probably on 20 to 25% of my body, and the rest of the areas is just like I don't feel anything at all. The one I get is like it's a cool laser that she does, so it's like really freezing cold, like around the actual laser. So it's like a little gun, and there's a red light. The red light is the laser portion, and there's this metal wrapping around that laser, and that's freezing cold. So once the laser pulsates and it goes off, it does, in those areas where it does sting, it stings you there, and then she's able to like cool the area with the cooling portion of the laser machine. And I mean, the one I get, so it's several kinds. I forgot the name of the one I go to, the one I use, they use on me, but it's the bigger one. So it's not I know most people see the ones that it's like a little circle, and it's like a blinking light, and it does smaller sections. I use the one with, it's like a big one. So it just goes, like, I'm able to get my laser hair on my full body for the most part in like 20 minutes. Like, she's going through it just like this. I may be there for like 30 minutes. So yeah, to me it's not as bad because it literally like lasts no time to do it. And you only do it once per area. You're not going back over the same area more than once. It's just beep, 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 beep. She doesn't have to draw the grids on my skin or anything like that. She just goes, she kind of pretty much free balls. Like for instance, my armpit, because I guess I have a small armpit, but armpits are typically small anyway. On that machine, she probably can get my full armpit in 30 seconds or less. Just doing the machine because it's so big. Now the only downside to the machine they use that I'm used to using on my body is because it's so big, it doesn't always fit into like crevices. So for instance, maybe like the sides of where your labia is, the sides, it may not fit there because I'm tiny, so and a lot of space over there, so she can't just really get in good there. Or maybe like your TMI, your butt crack. Man, you can't really just fit it back in your butt crack because it's a bigger machine. The smaller lasers can fit back there. But I mean, everybody's different. Maybe she can fit it back. But, some of y'all may have some, got a little more room back there, so she make it fit. She can fit it on back there in between those spots. But for me, she couldn't fit in certain areas. So I probably will be going to another company once I'm done with this set of lasering to use to another company that has a smaller laser for my Brazilian area, and then I'm pretty much done with it. But yeah, I go every 4 weeks. You can do every 4 to 6 weeks between sessions because you have to shave the hair off and then let it grow back. And of course, so it can have a root. So you can't wax in between sessions. So every 4 weeks for me, that's my hair growth cycle. You're going every hair growth cycle. I may not be explaining this completely like to where y'all can understand it. Just do your research. But I'm trying to give y'all a brief overview. And excuse me, I'm kind of stopped up because of this pollen and stuff outside. But yeah, I go every 4 weeks. I've started since January the the 15th. So every 4 weeks from that date, I go for my session, and I'll be done in June, and I plan on picking it back up again for a few more sessions, just to kind of top off what I've already gotten, just to get rid of a few areas that weren't able to be lasered very well because the machine could not fit in those crevices. But yes, I love laser hair removal. Before I got laser hair removal, I was getting wax religiously, full body. I'm talking everything from head to toe. I like waxing as well, but I just felt like, why not get laser and just get it permanently removed? But I probably would. I'm gonna take a little break in between my lasering once my session is done in June, and I'm gonna go back to waxing those little few areas where the hair may grow back, and then I may pick up in the fall again to start back laser hair removal. I like to do it in the wintertime because I really prefer to do it because I don't want to have to shave at all. I want to just be able to be, you know, smooth 24/7. And you do have, it's a commitment when you're doing laser, because you have to let the hair grow back to shave it off and then get it lasered. And again, with us ladies who have curly hair everywhere, then of course you're more prone to hair bumps because of the way the hair is made. It can kind of like grow under the skin and cause hair bumps, and I don't like that, which I really haven't experienced that once, like with the shaving I do now, because the hair is so fine. But I just don't like shaving at all anyway. But yeah, but for those ladies, like as far as price range, you can they have lasers for cheap. Like it's like a thing now. Like you can go on Groupon and get them. They may have specials at laser clinics, or they just may have a regular price that's affordable. Like for instance, I think like in Miami or in Florida area, lasering is a big thing down there. So you can get like 9 to 12 packages for like $1,200, which is awesome. I think I paid a little bit less than $1,000, I believe, for my 6 sessions with laser, but I got mine on a special. If any of y'all are interested in where I specifically get my lasering done, you all can just either comment below, or if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you can inbox me. But yeah, I definitely do recommend getting laser if you're the type of woman who likes being hair free, wants a more permanent solution to being hair free, likes to be in stay ready mode, because I like to be stay ready. I don't like to get ready. I don't like to have to get ready. I like to stay ready at all times. So meaning I don't try to have to run and go and get this done before an event, or run and go and get that done. I want to be able to already be in ready mode, just throw on the dress, throw on the heels, keep it moving. So if you're that type of person where you just like that feeling of being hair free and you're willing to invest into it, I do suggest getting laser hair removal. I think you would really like it. If laser hair removal is not in your budget right now, then waxing is definitely a good option. If you're in the Memphis area, there are some places that do waxing for a very affordable cost with several areas. And waxing is such a big thing now that most places have affordable options for waxing, so that you're able to keep up with it consistently. And if you do have to shave, just make sure you get a high quality razor. If I do have to shave, I shave with coconut oil. I don't use shaving cream. I don't use soap. I use coconut oil, and I exfoliate, then I use coconut oil, and I like to exfoliate again and moisturize. And that prevents the ingrown hairs. So yeah, there are options for all women and all budgets for, you know, hair removal. But yeah, for those of you who may have not known that laser hair removal exists, laser hair removal exists, or you know, cost, or just you don't have anyone who has had an opinion about it to know if it would be a good option for you, I was doing this video for y'all. And at the end of this video, I will be inserting some footage about my laser hair removal experience. And sorry this video is so long, but I kind of wanted to like talk about all the little details that I can remember. So, shh, she's always messing up my videos. She's such a blocker. But yeah, Y'all have a great day, and thank you for sitting through this long video. If you have any questions, please comment below or find me on my social media. I'll actually have my social media link below. Yeah, y'all have a great day. Bye.
Yeah, so